All right, welcome. Sit here with me today, watching the beautiful backdrop, the sunset. Me having some baklava, homemade, and some Turkish tea. And you and I were just going to have a chat about, well, what my plans are, what my goals are for the year. And this isn't in any sense like an announcement, but this is actually what I'm planning for the year, what my goals are, what I hope to achieve. And as I explain you this, I hope that you can get inspired by it, essentially. And this is going to be completely unedited, so bear with me. And as I said, essentially, as I describe this, I want you to get inspired. I want you to ask yourself questions, maybe look into things you haven't considered before, maybe some things I'm pointing out that you might not have known before. So just pay attention, I guess. I talk, you listen. I'm just kidding. Gotta enjoy this, man. All right. So it is the 9th of April, which means I've got about 2 more weeks of work left, 2 more weeks of income left. And by the time that I finish work, I hope to have about $9,000 to my name, all in cash that I can actually use and spend right now. And the plan is to have the last week of April off so that I can prepare and see my family and stuff like that before I head out for Thailand on the 1st of May. And I'm flying to Koh Samui, not directly, obviously, but stopping at Bangkok, then flying to Koh Samui and staying there for about 2 weeks, 14 days. And essentially, on my first couple 2 weeks, on the 2 weeks that I'm there in Koh Samui, my plan is to kind of get settled in, sign up to a gym straight away, kind of get a lifestyle on, in a sense, wake up early, go to the gym, go to the cafe, get some work done, put some content out there, record, journal, yoga, Muay Thai, all that kind of stuff I want to fit in. So the whole premise of me going to Thailand isn't actually a holiday. It's more like a working holiday. Yeah, it's a holiday because I'm in a beautiful environment, right? Like, dude, the environment there is amazing. And especially if you're into beaches and I guess nature in general, you'd have a great time there. I highly recommend it for you. But the environment is amazing, so it feels like a holiday, right? If you live by the beach and you're doing your work by the beach, dude, all right, just go take a 5 minute break, go swim. Like, come on, so it's blessed in that sense. But also, the reason for me going is to focus up all my time, all my free time that I now have, going into Thailand, use it all to focus on my business or my goals. YouTube is one of them. I've got a kind of like a website or a blog, still working on that on the side that I want to work on. And I've got a few other things that I'm learning and plan to learn while I'm there. So this whole period is getting away from responsibility, like having to go to work or having to go to places or, all that kind of stuff. Being away from everyone else so you can kind of all just focus solely on yourself and having a lot of free time because, you're going overseas. You don't want to work a 9 to 5 overseas, essentially. So having all this free time, well, you can holiday, you can do a lot of stuff, and a lot of digital nomads just put that effort, put that free time into the businesses that they work in. So essentially, that's the plan. Now, is $9,000 going to be enough? I don't know. I've got accommodation for 2 months. I expect to pay about 2,500 straight away as I land because I need to pay for my yoga course that I bought and paid for. It's about 3 weeks. So actually, that brings me to one skill that I'm learning while I'm in Thailand is yoga teaching. So essentially, I'm getting a certification to be able to teach yoga globally. And it takes about 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks. Once you graduate, you have the option to get the certification, or if you just wanted the practice, just wanted the experience, you can continue with that too. I'm going to go for the option for the certificates. One, it's a skill. it's a skill that can pay me well. And two, the most important thing, I enjoy yoga. I enjoy anything like related to physical health, just health in general. So this is perfect for me, if I can create a job if I can create a business or work as a yoga instructor, well, that's perfect. I'd love to do that. So I'm learning to become a yoga instructor. A couple other things, taking Muay Thai classes with the locals, practicing my Muay Thai, weightlifting again, which I'm pretty keen for, not gonna lie. It's been a while. And I've actually signed up for a personal training course too, back here in Sydney, but it's a completely online course. And when I do come back, I have the ability to teach people or become a personal trainer, work for gyms, work for myself. Now that's the kind of the plan. That's where all of this is working through. So YouTube is a great platform to share advice, to give value, right? To teach people. So what I hope to do is build up skills, show people how I learned those skills, and use those skills to create businesses. And from what I've learned by creating a business, I want to be able to teach everything that I've learned and give value. So kind of, if you think about it, YouTube is just going to be a front for everything that I'm learning or planning to do or doing right now. Whatever skill that is, right? Who knows, maybe in like a year or two, I might become something else completely different. And I'll be teaching you about that. I'll be showing you things about that. Maybe I get really into camping, I can get a car, all good, and we just start doing camping trips. I don't know, right? But the great thing about YouTube is it's a great way to reach a large audience. And through going through all the skills that I've learned, oh man, nothing better than that. Through going through the skills that I've learned, I want to be able to teach everything that I've learned, like I said. So then the plan is during Thailand, yes, I'm learning all these things. I'm also socializing and networking. One of the biggest things, I want to meet as many people as I can, make international friends, make some good connections. You never know who you might run into. A lot of content and learning. And most of the traveling, actually, majority of the traveling I'm doing by myself, solo. So Koh Samui is just consisting of me and a friend of mine from work, someone I consider a brother. We're going out doing Muay Thai training, all types of training, fitness training in the mornings. We're going exploring, adventuring. In the meantime, I'm working on my stuff. He's doing his stuff. And then we're just socializing and networking at night, essentially. That's for about 14 days. And then I take the ferry to Koh Phangan to do my yoga course for 3 weeks. And pretty much planning to record that whole series, show you how I learned it, what I learned, teach you things. They feed you a vegetarian diet, which is new for me, so that's a great experience that I can talk about. And once that course is done, we're staying in Koh Phangan again still for a while. So I decided to stay there until June the 13th actually. And we're staying there until then, getting some more work done, content, working on myself, working on the businesses, everything. And I'm going to decide what to do when I'm there. Do I want to keep, spending time in Thailand? Do I have the money? Am I making any progress? Blah, blah, blah. Ask all these questions, find out the answer, journal about them, and then decide, okay, am I staying longer or am I going back to Sydney? So that could be anywhere between July, August, September, October that I could be home. Earliest July, August, latest October. So I got to work really hard to start making some online income value. Anyway, so once I do come back, since nothing else is really planned, I don't want to waste your time with that. Once I do come back, I hope to have finished the online part of my personal training course. And then I've got to get physical experience in Sydney at gyms. So perfect. Hopefully, the worst case scenario, I'm sleeping on people's couches when I come back because I probably won't have any money when I come back. Worst case scenario, I'm sleeping on people's couches, not the streets. Best case scenario, Somehow managed to move out with my brother and a couple friends. End up paying really, really low rent. Find a gym nearby, get my work placement experience done, which is about 30, 50 hours. And then once that's done, okay, cool. I've got a job as a personal trainer. Now it's all about building skills, learning, getting out of my comfort zone, and building good client relationships, because I hope that this will lead in the future to a business where I can have my own personal training business. I train elite level, not elite, but like rich people. I'm targeted towards rich people who pay well but want to be trained well, and build a client relationship, get testimonials, blah blah blah, and expand and hopefully do that, and then transform that into a future online business if I want to. Got to keep in mind, I've got YouTube and a website happening all at the same time. So who knows? Maybe YouTube might kick off. Maybe YouTube might not kick off for 2-3 years. Doesn't matter. What matters is consistency and keep on building. But don't fool yourself as well. You can't expect to get a lot of subscribers or a lot of views from not uploading for a while. Planning to move out with my brother towards the end of the year when I come back. About anywhere between 600 to 800 a week per week max. So that will give us, if we move out with 2-3 people, about 300, 250 each, paying whatever. That's totally fine. And again, moving out frees me from other things. I can create my own lifestyle, work my own schedule. And that's what the plan is for the entire year, pretty much. Building a lifestyle and incorporating work into my lifestyle too. YouTube. I want to have, the goal is to have 4 hours on a Monday doing personal training stuff, coming back 2 hours of YouTube, blogging, whatever. You work 6 hours for Monday, you're done. You do whatever the next day, essentially. So that's the entire plan. And then, that should start kicking off, I hope, like November, December. And yeah, that's pretty much 2023. So up until Thailand, up until May, content will be slow. But once we get there, should be good. What are you looking at, huh? Nah, I'm just joking. See you guys later.